Hi, good evening, everybody. Game day. The boys are back in action. They're going to try to pick up the pieces of our hearts yesterday in that debacle of a game that they played yesterday against the Predators tonight at home. Coming up. Okay, so like many of you, I'm not feeling good about the team whatsoever right now. Guys, I think we need a coaching change. I'm just going to say it. I know a lot of you like Granato and think maybe we're panicking, but there's just too much of, he couldn't even answer questions yesterday. Yes, I wound up watching that damn interview somehow. I don't even remember why I watched it. Thank you, Cousins, for saying that we're soft. Thank you, Dylan Cousins. Thank you. And I know Dylan Cousins isn't playing 100%. He's still not 100% yet, but at least somebody's saying it. The culture's soft, guys. I've been saying it on the channel for years. You know what I used to get from some of you guys? You know what you used to tell me? Wayne, this league is about scoring goals, not about hitting. This is what I would hear. I'll tell you what, if we're not going to score goals this year, don't you at least want to pummel our opponents and make them pay for beating us in games? I do. I don't want to have a team, guys, that just rolls over and dies this year. I don't want it. I'm not in the mood for it. I didn't start this channel to report about one of the softest teams in the NHL year after year after year. There's a reason why the Bruins, who aren't killing it in hits this year, hit at the right time, get mean at the right time, antagonize at the right time, because they're a great organization. That's why. That's the difference with us and them. We should mirror ourselves to a team like that, not a team like Toronto. You don't want to wind up like that with high-end talent like we have, but nothing happens. It's the same thing. People say, yeah, but the Maple Leafs make the playoffs every year. Would you want a team that loses the first round every year? Really? I don't. I want a team that's built, that's going to go deep their first time in. Like the Kings the year they did it. I want to just have a team that's built mean and strong when the time is needed. And we have good size in this team. We're not a short team. I've seen some of you say that we're too small. Guys, go check where we stand. I'll do a video on it if you want. Go check where we stand in size. We're not a small team. That's the crazy thing. We're playing like a small team though, right? We're playing like a little team that has skill. That's what we're playing like the Canadians when they were really tiny. Let's say 10 years ago. Remember when the Habs were all these little midgets they had all over running around the ice? But they had these skilled midgets, right? You're not going to do anything. Eventually the Habs went deep in the playoffs because they got some size on the team. We got to get some mean going, guys. And I don't care. We've got to make a coaching change. We cannot keep waiting. We're just going to lose another season because Adams is friends with Granato. Then both of them have to go. If the team is going to be bad all year, and our GM does nothing, it's the same thing that Jason Botterill did, guys, with Phil Housley. Same exact thing. We had the 10-game winning streak, and we died a slow death right after, remember? I don't think we won 3 in a row after that, if I'm right. For years. No. Okay, that's it for that. Nashville, their last 10, 6-4-0. They've lost their last 2 games, though, coming in. Away from home, they're 3-6. The Sabres at home are 5-5-0. We're 3-6-1 our last 10. We look worse. We've lost our last 2. Both teams are coming in on 2-game losing streaks. And we have 22 points in the standings, and they have 22 points in the standings. They have 9 regulation wins. We have 9 regulation wins. Here's the thing, guys. They're either first or second in hits, Nashville. And Buffalo now is in the bottom 5 in hitting. And that's with the acquisitions of the 2 top hitting guys with their teams last year that we acquired in the offseason on the blue line. I mean, without Clifton, this would be the worst hitting team in hockey right now. Again, this is Granato, the problem. I've been saying it. I love the way he develops the talent. I love what he did with Tage and put him at center. There was some genius moves. He's a smart hockey man. But he's not a groomed hockey coach at this level, I believe. You have to have every facet of the game. You have to have goaltending, which right now it's normal that, believe it or not, that we're struggling. We got young goalies. And Adam, that's on Adams more than Granato. And then, but when you don't play with any intensity or physicality, how do you expect to win games? By pulling the goalie when we're down by 3 goals with 6 minutes left? Like, this is like, we're gonna start being the brunt end of bad jokes again very soon, folks. Right now, we look like the last overall team in the NHL. Right now. We're not. But do we have it in us to be in the bottom 6 this year one more time? I'm done with it. I really am. I mean, I'll do my videos, my reports. I'll talk about the positive sides of what we have, what we're doing. But if we don't have the right leaders in place, which is the coach and general manager, we're in trouble. And Adams has been a great GM. And a great GM right now is sitting Granato down and saying, if this doesn't turn around soon, I'm going to have to make a coaching change. Be forthright about it and tell them. Get on it. Because, this is way too long that we've waited for something good to happen. And to get our hopes up, just to take a step backwards this year, is painful, to say the least. And Granato looks like he has no answers, folks. I want Quenneville as our coach. I'm just leaving it out there. I don't care how people feel about that. I don't care, really. I want this team to survive. What happened over in Chicago? That was we're never going to know exactly who knew what. We're just never going to know. That's something we can speculate on all we want. And plus, it wasn't. He's not the. The truth is, he's not the rapist. It's not him. So, Quenneville's one hell of a coach, and I think he can coach anywhere if he wants right now. I'm pretty sure. There was no Fort statement I'm sure there was no statement saying Quenneville is banned for life because of what happened over there in Chicago. There was a lot of people over there that were guilty. That stands on ownership. Don't tell me the owners didn't know. They knew what was happening out there. So when it came out, and then they buried it. Hey, look, Paul Maurice was there. He was there. Who else was there? There's a bunch of guys that were was it Paul Maurice? No, it was, what's his name? The GM. Sorry, the GM of Winnipeg. Forget his name. I'm too upset with the Sabres, guys. So let's just see what we do in this one, because even if we win, we better win convincingly. Or I hope the fans really let him hear it, because I agree with most of you. Most of you are saying we need a new coach. We do. That's where I'm at. All right, guys. See you in the postgame.